So before I let you all get up, go have beer, go home, I wanted to just share a few more thoughts. First of all, I want to thank all of you. You know, it's always a little scary when a year and a half ago you put down a deposit for a place like this and you wonder, if we build it, will they come? And you did. So first of all, thank you to all of you for coming. Also, thank you for all of you who are participating in the community in whatever way that you do, especially the developers who have contributed to OpenDaylight in general and the Boron release more specifically. For those of you who are developers and are participating in the Developer Design Forum, we have a little thank you party tonight. There will be buses out leaving between 6 and 6:15, so look out for those. You know, I said at the beginning of this conference that the theme would be, it just got real. And I have to say, it's amazing to me to have heard all of the stories, not just the ones on stage, but all the conversations that we had. I think that very much we got a little bit of a taste of how the work that we're all doing within the community is turning into real solutions to real problems out there. At the same time, as you may have noticed from some of the panels, especially the developer panel, while we've achieved such great things as a community, the challenges never seem to get any smaller. Every year as we look one more release out, it seems incredibly daunting. You know, we've got a mountain theme back here, and I'm someone who loves to climb mountains, and every time when I'm sitting in the tent and you wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning, you look up at that mountain, it seems thoroughly unclimbable. It seems incredibly scary. And one of the big differences between our community, I think, and that of so many other communities out there, I think, is our openness and authenticity. The fact that we openly acknowledge that we're not perfect. We're not perfect as people. Our code base isn't perfect. And we're willing to expose those imperfections to ourselves and to each other. Because it is by exposing those imperfections that we can get better. In fact, a few years ago, I saw something that seemed a little hokey, but turns out to have been one of the more influential ways, or one of the more influential ideas by which I lead my own life. I saw somewhere a posting of an interesting little mathematical law. And it was about the impact of compounding. And what it said is just say that you want to do some change, and the change should be pretty major. Let's just say you want to be a better dad, you want to be a better person, you want to be a better husband or wife, you want to be a better worker. You can either, on one hand, try to change and get better by 20 or 30%. That seems pretty major. The other option is be better by 1%. But the kink is be better by 1% tomorrow, and tomorrow try and be better by 1 more percent. And by an interesting law of the way that numbers work, if you start at 1, and you go ahead and compound that by, so 1.01, multiply by 1.01%, and do that 365 times, by the end of the year, you're a little bit ahead of 30%. In fact, 1 doesn't grow to 1.3, nor 2, nor 5, nor 10, but actually 36. That's pretty exciting. Now, on the other side, if you get a little bit lazy, if you say, you know what, it's okay, I'm just 1% worse today than I was yesterday, and do that for a year, by the end of the year, your 1 becomes 0.03. So just like climbing mountains, you climb mountains 1 footstep at a time. And I think this is really emblematic to what it is that our community has done and will do for us to overcome these challenges. Most problems that we see, we don't know the solutions to. They seem incredibly daunting. And what I want to ask all of you is what I try to ask myself every morning when I get up, which is don't come in and try to solve all problems. But if each of us figures out a way to improve things by just 1% tomorrow, and just 1% again, I am confident by the time we stand up here on this stage in 2017, we're going to have some incredible things to share. It's how we got here, and I think it's how we're going to get to the next step. I want to tell you, I feel incredibly proud and incredibly grateful to have a chance to be a part of this community and what it is that we're doing. And I really want to express my sincere gratitude to all of you. I look forward to seeing you all next year. Thank you.